welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. My name is Boomy. Thank you for watching, my lovelies. Now, today, guys, I'm very, very excited. I know I say that an awful lot, but I get very excited by baking and food. But today, guys, we're going to be making peach cobbler. Oh my gosh! You have no idea how long I've wanted to try this, never make it. So, guys, also, we've just hit 36,000 subs. So, thank you so much, my lovelies. It's amazing. I can't believe it. Every day's crazy. So thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you so much. You're all my lovelies. Mwah. Thank you. I love you. Love you. So you know what I'm going to ask my lovelies? If you could like, subscribe, or hype this video, that would be absolutely amazing. And thank you as always. Right, guys. Come and see. Right, let's get started, everyone. So as you can see here, I have measured myself out 1 cup of flour, plain flour. Over here we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and there's I think it's just under a half a teaspoon of kosher salt in there as well. In this bowl over here we have half a cup of soft brown sugar and half a cup of granulated sugar. And I think that's the one I'm going to be putting into the peaches. And over here we have a whole cup of caster sugar. Our other ingredients that we have here, we're going to be putting some vanilla essence. No, it's not essence, it is extract, vanilla extract into the peaches. We've got some ground nutmeg and we've got some ground cinnamon. And of course, here is our peaches. Now, I know this recipe called for canned peaches, but not in the syrup, in their own juice. But this is the only one I could find. So it's a light syrup. Maybe it's a happy medium. Okay, everybody, so let's get started. So today's recipe, thank you for everyone that sent in your recipes. From what I believe, it's quite straightforward. So we're not going to be making the pie crust version, which many of you did explain to me. So today I'm going to be imitating Tobias Young's recipe that I reacted to recently. The link is in the description below if you want to check that out as well, guys. He's highly entertaining from his channel, Simply Food, as well. So yes, we're going to be using Tobias's recipe. So it's pretty much like a cup of everything. It's quite straightforward, nice and easy to remember. So to begin with, I'm going to get started with my peaches. So I've got 3 tins of my peaches drained. Now I have got 1 back here, so I'm going to take the juice out of this and I am going to put this in my pan. And then I'm going to give just this 1 tin, I'm going to give this a chop up because I did like the sound of Tobias's recipe, and he chops it up, just a quarter of them, just to give like a variety of different, like sizes of peaches, and just to kind of help break up the texture. So I'm just going to pop the juice in the pan. Right, okay, there we are. There is the light syrup, or the peach juice. So this is the tin of peaches that I'm going to chop up. Get out. There we are. Now, I'm going to be super careful because I imagine, yeah, these are going to be super slippery. So let's take our time. So I was wondering why this is called a cobbler. I know that might sound like a really strange thing to question, but you know what I'm like, guys. I have 100 questions every video. So where did a cobbler get the name from? And I looked into it a little bit, and it's meant to mimic the like the cobblestone paths from the early British settlement states, I think. So this is, I'm assuming, because it's a peach cobbler, it originates in Georgia, the home state of the peach. Am I right? Is that right, guys? So that's very interesting. So I'm going to do my best to make it look like those lovely little cobbled paths. I think, isn't it, doesn't it refer to how you lay it out in the tray as well? I don't know, is it called like to cobble? Is to kind of place things? I don't know. So, interesting origin, all the same. To my pan. And in go my drained peaches. Okay, now into my peaches, I'm going to add my half a cup of soft brown sugar and half a cup of granulated. They're going to go in there. And we need a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Smells good already. I love peaches. And we want an eighth of a teaspoon of some nutmeg. This recipe has all my favorite things already. I know I'm gonna love it. That challenge still stands as well, guys. The bigger challenge for me is actually finding something that I don't like in American cuisine at the minute. There's nothing. I love it all. And another eighth of a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I believe we need some kosher salt going in there as well. Now, no, we'll measure it out. How do I get that open? Do you know what? I'm going to play it safe. 2 good pinches. We're ready to go. So I'm just going to get this on the hob. I'm going to bring it up to a simmer. I do not want it to boil. Now that is one tip that quite a few of you have let me know as well. I do not want this to boil. So it's going to go on a low heat. And I don't know what I'm looking for here. Is it just to make sure that all the ingredients are combined and it's nice and syrupy? Let's pop it on. Right, my lovelies. We're simmered. The peaches are ready. I've just taken them off the heat. So now we're going to move on to making our batter. Right, before I do though, I'm going to pop a stick of butter in my ceramic tray, and I'm going to put this into the oven to heat up. Now, this is the only ceramic dish I have. It's smaller than Tobias's, so I think I might have to split the mix into 2 and just have like a smaller one. I'm not sure. Let's see how much butter melts in here. So this is going in the oven. So my oven has been preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is around, it's just over 170 degrees Celsius, which is what all our UK ovens are in. So yes, let's get started with the batter. So as you saw before, I have measured myself out a cup of plain flour in there. And into this, I am going to put 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and there's about, I think it's 1/4 of a teaspoon that I popped in there of kosher salt. So pop that in. Let's get that nicely mixed in. Here we are. Here is my peaches. They are on a light simmer. They're just nicely kind of cooking away there. I have just noticed as well, guys, that despite Tobias very, very specifically saying add your flavorings after you've brought it up to a simmer, I have accidentally already added them and then brought it up to a simmer. It's on a low heat though. It's not likely to create like a burnt flavor or anything like that with the vanilla, is it, guys? Yeah, boomy mistake number 1. And of course, guys, I've nearly forgot to put in my cup of sugar. It would not taste great without that, would it? Just staring at me there. So give this a nice mix. Make sure all the ingredients are fully incorporated. These peaches smell so good, guys. I'm using all of my self-discipline, my restraint to not pick at it and try some. I want to be surprised. I want the whole experience. Right, okay, try and make a little well in there because I am going to add my milk. So I've measured out a cup of whole milk here. Ooh. Might regret this. Ah! Deadly. Okay, let's try and add that in a steady stream, Tobias said. So, but it's not a steady stream. Done this the wrong way round. There we go. Get there in the end. I'm not left-handed. Why have I done it this way round? Sorry guys, if you can hear the rain on the conservatory roof, it's absolutely battering it down today. What's new? It's miserable weather in the UK. Can't wait to have some nice warm peach cobbler. Although, is it normally something that you'd eat in like warm weather? Is all weather for peach cobbler? I can imagine it tastes pretty good after a barbecue. They're quite refreshing. And what do you prefer, guys? Do you prefer eating peach cobbler warm or served cold? I'll let you know my thoughts. I've never actually eaten warm peaches. That's a crazy thing to say. I love peaches. Never had them warm. Until that is all in. Right, we don't want to overmix this, Tobias says, because we don't want to work the gluten. We're not making bread. We want a nice light batter. I don't want to mix it anymore, I don't think. There we are, fully incorporated. And it should be the consistency of pancake batter. So what do you think? That's pancake batter like for me. Okay. This is the nervous bit. Right, let's check on my butter. Oh yeah. So I'm looking for like the melted butter to almost look like foamy, but I don't want to brown it. Do I, Missy? Thank you from my patron. Because even though I do like that nutty flavour that comes from browned butter, I don't want it in this. Is that right? Or maybe you guys do. Maybe some of you look for the brown butter in these recipes. Right, yeah, okay. I'm glad I've separated that butter over 2 dishes because my ceramic dish is significantly smaller than Tobias's, and I don't want to overflood it because then it's going to affect the cooking time and blah, blah, blah. So I might end up with another runty peach cobbler over there. We'll see. Right, okay. So the batter. Okay, so pouring my batter in. I don't want to stir it into the butter. Steady stream. And I just want to make sure the batter is level. You know, I think that'll be fine. Do I risk it and add all of the batter? Or shall I put the batter in the other? Do you know what? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Right, all of that batter in there. So I'm assuming the melted butter is going to start cooking this, and that's why I want it nice and hot. Now I'm just pushing the batter to the sides to make sure. Yeah, I want those nice crispy edges. I'm not going to be using all of these peaches, as Tobias says, because I'm going to be reserving some, and some of the liquid as well. I'm going to be keeping it back for a topper. So with my slotted spoon, I'm going to be placing these. Again, I'm not mixing them in. I'm going to be placing them on the top. I'll show you what this looks like before it goes in the oven, guys. Oh, it smells so tasty. I don't want to say that these are being dumped onto the batter because that sounds awful. But dump. There we go. So like Tobias says, I want to be in control of how much liquid is going in this. So I can add liquid at a later date. I can't take it away if there's too much. I wonder if I went a little bit too overzealous with cutting up my peaches. Okay. Move them into the corners because we don't want anywhere without any peaches. Now, because my dish is a bit smaller than Tobias's, I don't want to absolutely overload it with peaches, but at the same time, it's a peach cobbler, so I want to make sure there's enough. Baking problems. It is looking a bit juicy. I don't want to put too much liquid in it. Right. We've got some good reserves there. Maybe I'm being a bit stingy with the juice. But again, I have got a smaller dish. Okay, right. Let's show you what this looks like, guys. Okay, my lovelies. Here we are. This is the finished product just before it's about to go into the oven. So it looks similar to Tobias's Peach Cobbler. I'm a little bit concerned about all the liquid that's kind of starting to pool a bit more into the middle, but you know, I think it's just because the hot butter is maybe cooking the crusts around here, around the edges. It is what it is at this point, guys. This baby's going in the oven. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed. Well, there it is, guys. Ah, isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, I am so excited to try this. So, you can see here, it's starting to shrink away ever so slightly from the sides as it cools down slightly. It did take pretty much bang on 40 minutes in the oven. So I'm gonna let it cool for 10 minutes and then I'm gonna get stuck in. Okay, everybody, it's time. It's Peach Cobbler time. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna get stuck in. I've left it to kind of, you know, firm up a little bit, I guess. So, oh gosh, I'm really worried it's gonna be a soup. Oh no, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh. Get some more juicy peaches in there. Oh my gosh. Now it's going to be piping hot, isn't it? Okay. Gonna have to let it cool down a little tiny bit. Oh, but I want to try it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, hot. Right. I'm going to try on its own. And then I'm going to serve it with a scoop of ice cream and some of this caramel drizzle. Now, I had to omit the caramel flavouring that I know Tobias used in his Peach Cobbler. So it is missing that. So is that a staple? You know, is it in every Peach Cobbler or is it just something that he likes to add to his? Okay, go. This is my first time having hot peach. The hot peach. Okay. Oh gosh, yeah, I want to try that bit there. Really have to get a nice big chunk of the peach and the juice. Okay. It's still really hot. So I was surprised because the batter has obviously kind of risen and cooked over the peaches. So mine doesn't look too cobbled. But I might have gone a little bit overzealous with chopping up some of the peaches. Okay, go. Right, I'm going in, guys. Hopefully it won't burn my mouth. It smells amazing. Oh my God. Oh, wow. It's like a little plate of sunshine, which is sorely needed here today. In the UK, it's very miserable. It is actually like just a plate of sunshine. There's not too much cinnamon in it, which you know it's there, but it kind of complements the peaches. It's cakey, isn't it? The batter, it is like, it turns into a cake. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so tasty. I love peach. But combining it with cake, and it's like, there are parts where the cake isn't quite fully cooked, but it kind of is, but it's still quite nice and pudding-like and kind of squishy and comforting, but at the same time, it's refreshing and comforting at the same time. I was worried about the amount of liquid in there as well, but the juice has thickened and just become this lovely, sweet, peachy, just like, it's It's almost like a gravy. Is that a disgusting thing to say? Oh my god. I'm going to eat the entire thing. So I need to try it with some ice cream. You know, I know I love ice cream, but something tells me it's just going to elevate it. Get my ice cream scoop. Which does not want to come out. Not a very attractive scoop. Okay, and I'm going to drizzle some of this caramel drizzle. I mean, I think it's open. Yes. Obviously, the kids have found that this is in the cupboard. All right. Don't want to put too much on. Ooh. Making a bit of a mess. Okay. Big chunk of that there. Mm. 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 It's amazing on its own, but it's absolutely amazing with the caramel ice cream. Oh my gosh. It makes me so happy. Yes, food has this effect on me. I'm a glutton. But oh my gosh, I just can't describe it as anything other than just sunshine on a plate and it comforts. It's a big hug. Right, I'm gonna have another one. They're so tasty. This isn't gonna hang out here for long, guys. This is gonna be gone within about half an hour. Do you know what? I'm gonna see. Let's get Dave to try it. Cameraman, will you try some peach cobbler?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get you a big piece. It's kind of cakey, so this is the batter that goes on the top of the peaches. Obviously, you've got to get some ice cream in with it as well. Okay, maybe you should. Yeah. It is hot. Be careful. Dave isn't a massive peaches fan. But what do you think of it?
It's not what I was expecting.
Isn't it?
No.
I don't know what I was expecting it to be like. It's cakey. I would describe it as very cakey. Apparently, it's all about that little crust there when you try that.
I think when I was watching you make it,
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be a soft, mushy mass
Oh.
with no texture.
Have I ever steered you wrong? You have so little faith in my cooking.
No, not that cooking. Just the idea, because we have crumbles.
Yeah, okay. It is vastly different from a crumble. What do you think of the cinnamon in there as well? There's nutmeg as well. Just put a little bit more cinnamon than nutmeg.
Delicious.
For some reason, I didn't think that cinnamon would work paired with the peach, but oh my gosh, it does. And obviously there's vanilla in there as well. I don't know if you can see this plate, guys, but Dave has just polished the plate.
It's like in between a crumble and a pie.
Yeah. But there's no pie crust. I'm going to have to get another piece now for the kids to try it.
Delicious.
I'll get another piece. Okay, we've had Dave's verdict. Now we're going to get Evie to try a fresh piece, obviously. Now we haven't got Max today because Max is very tired. He's come back from a sleepover and not had a lot of sleep. So here we go. So Evie, this is Peach Cobbler.
Yeah.
Just be careful because the peach is really super hot. You got to eat some with the cobbler. It's like I'd describe it as cakey. You like peach as well, don't you? Yeah, we love peach. But we've never had hot peach. What do you think of hot peach? Because you like crumbles.
Yeah, I love crumbles.
Evie loves crumbles. But how does this compare to a crumble?
It's very nice. I wouldn't say there's much crumble.
No, it's not all crumble. It's called a cobbler. So it's like a batter that you put over the stewed peaches.
Oh, it's very nice.
You like it?
Pineapple upside down cake.
It's okay. Evie says it's similar to pineapple upside down cake. Okay, I can see it. I can see that. Would you prefer this cold or as it is now? As warm, hot?
Warm.
Okay. I could eat it both ways, you know. Easily. But I'm a new fan of warm peach. I didn't think I would be, you know, but
you don't really like
I don't really like warm fruit. But this is what would you give out of 10?
8.
8, okay. I think that's it's a bit stingy. I'd say 9.5. 9.5 for me. Although I think maybe it's a bit more of a warmer upper.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go, guys. It's Evie's scored it a bit of a stingy 8 out of 10. Dave, what would you say out of 10?
At least a 9.
Yeah. I think we like it a bit more. Max will have to try it when he wakes up. Well, guys, there we are. Oh my gosh, absolutely delicious. Still yet to find another American dish that I don't like. So thank you for watching, my lovelies. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.